Good afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to all you mums out there. It's Georgie here from social media, and I would just like to come on and say how blessed I feel to have such amazing kids, grandkids, and friends in my life. I'm very, very lucky. I've been spoilt today, not only with gifts, but by comments, by stuff that they've done for me. I got breakfast in bed, I got my house cleaned, little things like that. That's the stuff that I appreciate. We cards made from the grandchildren. That means so much more to me than anything you could buy. Um, but at the same time, today I feel strange. I feel I'm fine with my weight. I don't care about that. Which has been an issue for such a long time. But I'm starting to feel old. I'm 46, and to see my kids grow and become adults. My oldest is 27 next week, and my youngest is 16. He'll be 17 in the summer. And sort of to see them grow up and leave the nest and get on with their lives, you sort of kind of feel redundant, but in a way that you're so pleased to see them doing things, and having a family of their own. But yet it's such a big part of your life which they have stepped away from. So Mother's Day means more to me than just cards and presents, and for that I'll always be eternally grateful that I do have them in my life. But it's it's a weird feeling today, a really weird feeling, and maybe just realization that my life is now for living for me. And I've done my job as a parent, even though I never saw it as a job. I've done my job as a parent, and it's now time for me to live my life, and my husband, obviously. But he works away a lot, so I do spend an awful lot of time on my own. It's just, I don't know, I'm lost for words today. I just don't know how to put things in how I feel. It's just a bag of mixed emotions. And my dogs have become my children. If you see, there's three down there. There's another one down there, and one over there asleep. That's five dogs in total. Obviously, one, two, three of them are my eldest children's, which I just look after when they're out doing things, so they're not in the house on their own. And the other two are mine, which I just completely adore and I completely spoil, who go everywhere with me when I do go out. But yeah, I'm just feeling strange. I don't know if it's feeling down in the dumps because I don't feel that way. I am happy, but I just feel, I don't know, I suppose kind of empty because everybody's away doing their thing and with their own families. My eldest daughter, she's a mum of four. So it's Mother's Day for her. So they do things together. My son's out with his girlfriend and family. My daughter's out riding a horse like she normally does. She's into the horse riding. She's a good wee rider. So she's out sort of every day when she's not working. And then I have my youngest son, who is fantastic. He just does everything for me. But he takes himself up to his room, so the house feels empty. And I don't know. How can you be so fulfilled, but yet sometimes empty at the same time? I guess that's just what you call life and everyday living and the way things are. And I'm sure there's other people out there who feel exactly the same way. Maybe it is a part of getting old. I just have to find things to occupy my time more and do things that benefit me, which I'm just not used to doing. After so many years of being a mum and being depended on, all of a sudden, that gets taken away. And it does, it makes you feel very weird. And I think Mother's Day is a day that I've just spent sort of going over so much. And yes, I am blessed. There's people out there who can't have kids. And for that, I am deeply sorry for you. And I just hope you have nieces and nephews that not obviously take the pain of not being able to have kids, but or you've got your fur babies, but I am sorry for all of you that maybe would never be a mum. I don't take it for granted what I have. I have very, very blessed. But I guess some people, have I would say the luck, but I don't think it is luck. Some people are meant to be parents and some people aren't, and it's a shame that life goes that way. But no, Mother's Day is certainly a day to reassess your life, be happy for what's going on and people around you, and just appreciate all of that. And I guess that's what I'm doing right now. Is the house is pretty quiet apart from the radio in the background and the tumble dryer. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but that's what I can hear. So it's a bit off-putting. But yeah, it's just sort of, just weird. I suppose we all have days like this, and today is one of my days where, I just don't feel as bubbly as I normally would. I guess, I've heard from a friend today, which I knew years ago, who's 3 years older than me. I found out that he had a massive stroke last summer, and he's now in a care home. He's lost the power of his whole right side. So his life has changed dramatically. And I think I'm very appreciative of that as well. I took life for granted, and it shows you that tomorrow is not guaranteed for anybody, or certainly not guaranteed in the way life is today. So when you hear the misfortunate sort of incident that happened with somebody that and you were close with a long time ago, it sort of knocks the wind out of your sails. It's like, oh my goodness, he spent his life caring for other people. Now at the age of 49, he's having to have people care for him. And not that it's sad, but a lot of people I know from when I used to work in the care community, people give up. And it's so important not to give up. Where there's life, there's hope. And you have to believe in that. Your life might be different to the way it was, but there's so much more that you can do and what you can give a person. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be physical to do that. And just hearing his story has really taken me aback and really shocked me. He never had children of his own. And he was, he's a complete gentleman, and this has happened to him. I sort of keep I keep saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry I didn't know at the time. If there's anything you need, I'm here. Just ask. And it's so hard to find the right words. You don't want to patronize them, but you don't want to, treat them as a child just because their mobility and what they can do has changed. They're still a human being, and I think that's important to remember that if you do have people in care or family members who have maybe had a stroke or, an accident somewhere along the line, that you must treat them still as a human being, as an adult as they were before, and I've got to keep trying to pinch myself to do that, because I don't want to insult anybody by not, But anyway, that's my thoughts for today. I will catch you all later. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.